This isn't the first Fit in Barcelona trip. There is the original Fit Barcelona video. It's not like we can replicate that exact thing, but if we could meet anything up to the vibe of what they had going on there, it's like, that'd be the goal. You know, we're just trying to have a good time. Here we are, we're doing it. It's a freaking dream, you know?
What's up, I'm Max Miller. I'm from Northern California.
Max Miller, what do I even say about this guy? He's a modern day Evel Knievel. Think less and go more is kind of his thing.
As intense as his riding is, off the bike, he's just a complete chiller. Really grounded guy, super nice. Funny how chill he can be off the bike, and then, you know, as soon as we roll up to a big spot, he's locked in.
He'll call out some stuff that like you wouldn't think of in your wildest dreams, and he just does it somehow.
He is the most stubborn rider in the best way possible. He just loves BMX so much, and he has very high expectations for himself, and he will meet those expectations every time.
There's not a whole lot of people out there that have the skill or the balls that fool has.
Crazy!
What is up? I'm Kole Voelker. I'm from San Diego, California. How I would describe Kole Voelker, 7 feet tall, looks like he should either be on a football field or on a surfboard, you know, classic SoCal man.
Pickiest eater I've ever met.
Hamburgers, tacos, that's it. That is an American boy right there. But he gets down on a bike, you know, whether it be a banger or a, you know, long nose manual, he really can do it all when it comes to tech or burly riding.
He's just incredible, dude. Like, kid's got it like that.
He can handle any spot you kind of throw at him. I'm excited to see how he handles the streets of Barcelona.
What's up, y'all? Matt Nordstrom here. I'm from Austin, Texas.
Matt Nordstrom, very talented ramp rider, big air rider, rides vert constantly, but he dabbles in the streets. Hopefully there's like a mega ramp or something he can rip in Barcelona.
I don't think he's human. He might be a fucking alien. I don't know what he is, but he's sick as fuck.
He'll go to a spot and lay down some of the most mind-melting tech tricks.
He's like button mashing. That's what it's like, a video game. You're just pressing a bunch of buttons. He's switch barring, kick flipping, manualing, backlash, doesn't matter. He can kind of do it all. So he's definitely one of my favorite tech riders.
A little goober off the bike. He's one of the funniest dudes that I know. Going on a trip with him is gonna be super fun. You know, Matt's the man. Woo! What up? I'm Max Jung and I live in Austin, Texas.
Max Jung. This is what I call a classic Gen Z man. One pant leg's wider than his own t-shirt. I think he's got Aryei beat. He is super into his fashion on and off the bike. He's got all the style on the bike. Kind of rare with the new school riders. I feel like a lot of the new school riders try to fit in as many tricks as they can, but Max has a way of flowing and he's got transition skills, but he brings it to the streets. So that's really cool to see.
He just does a lot of shit that you don't expect to see, and I think that's why his riding is so awesome to watch. He's just different.
Yeah, he's kind of the am dude. He had to come and kind of show everyone what he's got, and he has it for sure. Watching that dude, he's a guy you got to look out for. He's coming up.
Name's Aryei Levenson from Oregon.
Aryei Levenson.
Our special guest on this Barcelona trip.
Early 2000s, Fit was out here in Barcelona getting shit done as well, and they brought an S&M homie out there, so we're trying to relive that.
I really got a soft spot for this guy.
He's really young and he's really fucking good, dude. He's got a long journey ahead of him and he's already fucking shit up, dude. Like, he can do any trick, anywhere, anytime, and he makes it look unbelievable.
Very stylish.
He kind of looks like a transition rider, but he can tear it up in the streets as well. Anyone who is older or younger can watch Aryei ride and enjoy it. Yeah, he's the hot thing. He's a trend master. As much of a little shit he is, having him on this trip is going to be a treat for everyone.
How to say this? Fuck. I don't know, my first English interview, so I'm a bit nervous. My name is Manuel Petrocelli. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Argentina. I've been living in Barcelona for around almost 3 years.
Manuel Petrocelli. He is a savage on a bike.
That fool's fucking built.
Meathead. Manuel has a very effortless style when it comes to riding.
He has hops like none other for his stature.
He's a perfectionist. He knows what he wants.
He's a sweetheart, man.
Can't get enough of this guy. He's got like the contagious energy. You just want to be around this guy.
Hello, my name is Jung Quintero from Colombia.
John Quintero moved out to Barcelona a couple years ago.
This dude is a real beast.
Just came off a pretty gnarly injury, snapped his ankle entirely.
I think his leg was slightly broken still.
So the fact that he was pedaling around with us and getting clips is pretty amazing.
Even though he was injured, he still went above and beyond when it comes to getting clips and pushing himself.
2 BCN homies, Manuel and John. They're fucking talented dudes and they deserve to be here because they're fucking crazy.
So yeah, for this trip being planned out, Melissa had hit me up and asked if I wanted to go to Barcelona to ride my bike, and thinking about how popular this is and all the videos I've been watching my whole life of dudes riding here. It's my first time leaving the country too, so I couldn't believe it when I got a text message like that.
I was just speechless to get the words that I was gonna come here. I've never been to a different country before. This is my first time, and just growing up, like that was a dream of mine, just was to go across the pond and just see other things and see different cultures. So it's just crazy to be out here, and I'm so thankful.
Super excited. This is my first time out of the country. First time on a real team trip, so it's gonna be a crazy experience. Couldn't be happier.
We're not trying to break the internet or win BMX over, you know, treat it like a contest. We're just trying to get all the dudes together. You know, it had been a minute since we had all the fit dudes on a trip together. It's more like chills, not skills type stuff.
I love how it's new generation. It's gonna be cool to see like what they did and now what we saw, and yeah, it's just a different point of view from our riding perspective.
It's good to have the whole team together and honestly just have fun, enjoy our time out here.
Day one, we leave the apartment.
Pedal down to the cut, met up with John and Petro. The cut is actually a really sick shop. Shout out to J Row and Pato. That shop is beautiful. They are the heart of the scene.
Every morning we get coffee, we go there, we kind of get everybody together, say what's up, and then we take off from there.
Got to pedal around Barcelona a bit. They took us to this classic Barcelona spot.
Just like infinite left side, right side up ledges.
Seen it in videos for the last like 15, 20 years. Really stoked to touch that.
All right, let's get it. Max Jung did a super stylish pegs to switch whip on it with those big pants. He can't even see his feet, but they find the pedals. It's a freaking miracle. Somehow it just works.
Sure as hell, Kole spots something that nobody else saw. It was just like a little channel gap.
And he did this sick transfer over the banks and bonked his tire on the pole. It was really cool.
I can't imagine if I would have tried that, man. I'd be wrapped up on the ground. Day one would be a wrap for me. I'd be flying home already.
Matt, also looking at it differently, it's just Matt Nordstrom shit. He did switch feeble truck, manual, to 180 onto the bank wall and cab crank flips. That man is professional.
I didn't expect to see what I was gonna see, but of course we have Max Miller. This dude's like, what if I pedal 30 miles an hour at this up ledge and ice hard it in the craziest way I've ever seen it?
He did an ice hard 180 and decided to like go for the Olympic long jump.
Yeah, I've never seen an ice hard quite like that, to be completely honest. The next spot wasn't anything too crazy. It was kind of some circular manual pads, a rail hop.
I've never seen it in any videos. Kole actually did a really cool hop 180 over this rail hop drop.
You know, pretty high risk. It's a tall rail, maybe right around bar height, 180 over, big drop at the end. That was super sick. newest fit recruit, Julian Molina, showed up. It was good to see him.
Julian teed up for a trick.
He's going for this sick Smith to feeble hard.
Tried to Smith feeble hard 180 and missed his back peg. He really got smoked.
He just fully took it to his side and his elbow, and that kind of took him out for the trip. It sucks, but yeah, he is the man. One of my favorite riders, just like the toughest dude.
Anytime.
Getting to see Manuel ride for the first time.
Petro got a cool clip. He did like feeble hard down this hubba to did fakie whip off it. Beautiful, perfect whip.
It was super clean. That was cool to see.
Couldn't have been better. I mean, he handled it. Speaking of Petro,
Thought he was done, and no, he's got more tricks at the spot. He sees this, you know, it's like 2 blocks high, but it's well over bar height.
Super high. I'm like, even jumping off of it won't be that fun, and pops right up at like nothing. And he manuals around, pops a perfect 360. Sick to see him get down. He's got some super powerful riding.
Day 1, second spot, he's already done 2 really sick things.
Big ups to that dude because he's a beast.
Spot after, we went to the famous brick hip. You've seen in a million videos. For me, it was a pass. A couple of the dudes ended up trying some stuff. We kind of got stuck there for a bit, and that was probably our first lesson of the trip of you don't have to get a clip on every spot you come across to in Barcelona. Sometimes you just gotta bow your head to the spot and move on. Last spot of the day, easily recognizable, big, long out ledge, gradually gets bigger at the end. I just expected it to be a perfect ledge, but you go there in person, it's kind of uneven, you know, parts of the ledge sticks out. Max Miller's a wild rider. He does all sorts of big bangers, but he's also got a mean suicide on him.
Max did a feeble hop-up manual suicide. Just a nice suicide, laid it out nice. I can show you in the, you know, that was sick.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Matt wanted to back him up and do crank flip ice pick to hop-up manual double bar.
It's kind of getting dark. We're running out of wax. I think I used like crumbs of wax on this ledge just to get it going. We're losing light. I'm stressing it. I got Stu running over acorns on the skateboard, wiping out.
Everyone has to take a little fall. It's not a bad thing, Stu.
And I'm like, all right, I gotta lock in and do this.
I can't believe you just did that. Give me a hug. Yeah. Beautiful.
I was happy to walk away with that clip. It was a good way for us to cap off day 1 of the trip.
End of day 1.
Matt fucking.
Nice. Best and I'm awake now. Not straight from these woods we had known.
Day 2. Manuel and John take us out to a McDonald's, not to eat, but to ride these sweet ledges.
It's another Barcelona fucking heaven.
It's practically a skate park, yeah. It's like they have one long ledge and then a bunch of these like banked up ledges. You know, there's cobblestone, it's kind of sketchy if you fall, but yeah, it's a dream spot.
On this strange forest floor, and they would spirit you away. You're breaking your back.
Yeah, a lot of people think of Max Miller as this dude who just hooks himself off of big shit, which he is, but he's also got a lot of techie stuff.
And Max Miller's crazy ass was like, I'm gonna fakie manual full cab off this thing.
But it's not like a low hop, you know, he got on it every time, no problem. Off of like a 5-foot ledge, when you're bailing out of a backlash full cab, it's not chilled. But Max is like a cat, he's a little ninja. You know, he can get out of any situation that he's in without fail.
Give him 10, 20 tries and he just locks in the most perfect fakie manual full cab to flat.
Typical Max Miller though, just coming out swinging, doing stuff like that. It was pretty sweet. And then Aryei wanted some too.
He looked at it differently and went for this little rail on the side of it.
Aryei's first trick in the trip, switch hanger, switch 180. It's not even regular, like, cause he's not regular, he's irregular, he's a crazy motherfucker.
Hanger 180 off this 15, 20 foot drop fence.
Not a low rail, so it was sick.
There's a crazy up manual pad thing. We got Petro eyeing up the fact that there's a bench 20 feet away, and he's like, oh, I could go tail whip over the bench as well.
I just looked at him, I was like, okay, this kid's fucking got it. I believe in you 100%. Looked at it once, turned around, he pedaled at it, perfect tail whip over this bench. Stomped it first try.
First try, no problem for Petro. He's a beast, you know?
Some meathead biking, I love it. I love to see it. You gotta have it on a trip.
So frustrated you would try to leave this all behind.
Anywhere I see a long dialed ledge, I'm like, all right, step one, you gotta wax the thing. Step two, you gotta ice pick the entire ledge. That's just me as a rider. I see a long ledge, I gotta ice pick the thing.
He was icing it every single try. He literally ice hearted the ledge 4 times in a row.
Peter kind of gives me the nod. He's like, let's do this. And I'm like, all right, I think I could ice hard 3 this.
And he just starts working at it.
How many attempts? Oh man, that must have been like 150 attempts maybe?
Right there. Yeah, it took him getting that one good one where he's kind of just locked in the whole way and he leans out and I was like, oh, he's gonna drop it, and then he just pulls the 3 right out, perfect, lands it.
Matt Nordstrom, what the fuck, dude?
Wasn't perfect, wasn't too sketchy. I was happy with it.
Peter was right, I had it. That was stupid, bro. Yes.
Rode spot 1, it was a perfect skate park. And then we move on across the street and there's another freaking Tony Hawk level plaza.
Aryei and I pedaled across the street and saw this crazy bench gap.
He's looking at this little mellow bank with maybe a 50-foot gap over a bench.
That's pretty crazy, dude. You know, that's a long hop.
And me and Kole are talking, we're like, dude, I don't know if this gap is even possible. I don't know if a BMX bike can go fast enough to make it across this gap.
We all thought maybe jumping it isn't a good idea, it might be too big.
I don't think it's possible, but I've been there before where people don't think something's possible and I want to do it, so I was like, bro, you fucking got this shit, I know how it is.
Let alone we see Aryei start cranking.
Aryei rides a 30-tooth sprocket. He's full pinned.
You could just tell this dude used to race.
Sure enough, this fool hops it first try. Barely clears it, kind of scared me.
We're all blown away.
So sick, turns around, we're all congratulating him, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna bar it now. So he goes back over.
Me and Kole are kind of side-eyeing each other like, I think this kid has lost his mind. Don't fade Aryei.
He was coming in hot as fuck.
He might have even gone faster the second time, which I didn't think was possible.
Fucking perfect bar spin, nailed it.
Bars it, clears it by a mile.
He fucking flew over that thing.
Just rips like one of the best bars.
Typical Aryei Levenson.
Probably the craziest thing I've seen in person. Like, I didn't think you could jump something that far, but he fucking did it perfect, and it was fucking awesome, dude. Like, surreal shit, dude.
That just goes to show Aryei he's the future of BMX.
The man's ain't right. He's not right.
You wanna go fast, keep this 30-tooth Aryei sprocket.
Doing the world's biggest, fastest bar spin wasn't enough for Aryei. He sees, oh, there's actually a long, mellow up ledge at the spot. Aryei just comes through real fast. He's got metal pegs. He's just destroying this ledge. Feeble, Smith, hard 3.
Yeah, he does it perfect like 6 times. He lands like 6 of them, but he's claiming it's not good enough for him, so he keeps going back.
When he does something, he wants to do it where it feels good for him, and that's really refreshing to see. You know, he doesn't just take it. He'll try and try and try until it feels good and looks good.
Aryei's got really high expectations. He laced it perfectly, and yeah, the dude cannot be stopped. We end up at this cool, there's like these two mounds, you could say. Some would call them boobs.
The infamous tatas.
Aryei starts kind of like bopping around on it. He's doing double truck, carve around. Then he's like, screw the double truck. I'll just do the most stylish 360 you've ever seen on the next one. 3 whip to fakie, perfect.
Just watching him do that, like the style behind it and the steez, and just, he's got his own style going, and it's really awesome, and I think he's got his own route that he's paving.
The spot kept delivering.
I really wanted to go to this spot on this trip. That was on my list.
We got Max Jung. He's like, I'm gonna Bubba scrub the first boob and then just hit the sickest barrel roll off the side of this.
Kind of like an off-axis flare flip. And he's trying it a few times, not really getting it. He's having a hard time, he's blowing off.
Got a little roasted.
And then he gets one, he kind of lands, just falls to the side. Right when he's starting to feel it, school gets let out across the street and all of a sudden a wave of kids just pull up.
So these kids just start climbing all over the boobs. If there's any trick that's gonna crush a little kid, it's probably gonna be a barrel roll.
I'm like, hey, Manuel, can you go and talk to the kids, tell them to get off the boob? And he goes and talks to them, and they don't even speak Spanish. Like, they're all from a Chinese exchange school, so it was really funny. He's like, I don't know what to do.
And we're trying to just tell him, like, stop, just stay there.
We're able to get these kids to chill out just momentarily.
And Max, I give him the thumbs up, so he's coming in, we're holding kids back.
Fucking Max still sent it. It was kind of a little close for my comfort, but he flipped like right next to these kids and they loved it.
I slipped the pedal. His foot slipped a little. It didn't touch the ground or anything. You know, he's got the big pants. You can barely see it.
There's so much going on right now. You got
so many kids.
And yeah, we had to just call it there because it was just way too chaotic. There was kids everywhere. It was dangerous for sure.
We're not trying to body any kids. You know, it's different at the skate park, but we're in the park. You know.
I was getting a little suspect out there with the cameras and us just being around this playground, so we kind of got out of there.
Doing it for the kids, baby. We took a W on the spot and we carried on.
After the boobs, we pedaled our little hearts out over this gigantic pyramid that was seriously did not look rideable.
It's like 20 feet tall. It's just the fucking pyramids of Egypt.
John and Pedro actually had no idea about it, but it's just a huge pyramid just in the middle of a park, and there's like kids climbing on it. There's a soccer field, so it's like the most chaotic area.
You really had to bring out your inner race skills with that one because there was a lot of pedaling.
You had to have a bigger sprocket than a 25 tooth, so Aryei and I were dialed. I have 28, he has 31.
He fucking suicided it. You know Aryei suicides are the best looking thing ever.
This pyramid spot is super gnarly, scary, and these dudes are like, oh yeah, let's treat this thing like it's house park fly out and start doing every trick we can on it.
Kole did a whip.
Big old whip over it, and that was pretty sick.
Aryei did some cool stuff. He did bar to turn down, the classic tricks, you know, stuff that you haven't seen for like a solid 20 years. You know, he did a switch bar to stovepipe. No one really does that trick in the streets. You know, that's a dirt jump trick. That was lovely to see.
Yeah, definitely. Aryei bringing some original stuff to the streets. I don't know, you just want to ride a sick spot like that, and it's cool. Aryei slows down and he really thinks about it. And it looks like he's having fun doing it, so.
Pretty cooked.
Matt didn't really want to pedal at that thing. You know, he wanted to stick to the lower area, so he did a truck to manual to truck on the bank. The next spot we went to, the last spot of the day, was the classic hubba rail.
Square, fat rail. We're all eyeing it up and we're thinking, this spot's kind of blown out. We don't know what we have for it. There's pedestrians everywhere. It's a big like shopping district. It's getting dark out. We're just gonna call it. But Max Miller, he sees it. He's like, I think I got this.
Max was the only one that wanted to handle some business on it.
He's feeling out feeble over switch feeble 180 bar.
The setup wasn't ideal to go fakie on. There was a pole and then a tree right behind it. But there's so much foot traffic. People are getting off work and he's just trying to get it done. He's only getting to get on the rail like once every 5 minutes. So it was a battle too. You know, he's trying feeble, over feeble, 180 bar. You know, that's not an easy trick to do, especially with so much foot traffic.
You know, there's a couple times Max is getting really close. He does the feeble 180 bar perfect.
Boom, hit a fucking tree. Max is a trooper. He doesn't give up on a trick when he really wants it.
He transforms into just a monster who's just got tunnel vision.
One time he cabbed into the pole.
And yeah, that just like stopped him in his tracks. That just humbles him entirely.
Not many people are gonna take slams like that and just keep on going.
Max is unfazed and he's just still charging at this trick.
You know, he almost landed it a couple times.
It's freaking dark out by the time he gets it. Eventually he gets it, we're all hyped.
The physical and mental dexterity to maneuver through that was really impressive. Really happy that he handled it. Ending Starting the day on a clip is a good feeling. You know, it brings up the energy of the trip and everyone's feeling pretty good. It's good stuff.
Dude! Hell yeah. I just wanted to win the fucking war. I'm gonna fucking cut that tree down tomorrow, dude. Coming back with a saw.
And that's end of day 2. The start of day 3 was kind of a wash. Rained for half the day.
We're not like stoked it's raining, but we're like, this is a kind of relieving. We could sleep in a little bit, get our rest in. Rain eventually let up, and so we're like, all right, let's cruise. We're in Barcelona, let's do this thing. We go to a staple Barcelona spot. It's these cool, like rounded white ledges. It's got a sick view. You could see all of Barcelona. You could see the Balearic Sea. It's beautiful. Kole just instantly sees this channel gap. Kole does this Kole thing and he pedals as fast as he can and T-bogs across the channel. That was freaking sick.
It's kind of a weird bump to T-bog, really. You know, it's super awkward spot for that. Max got a cool line.
It's a unique spot, and it's not like we're trying to push ourselves to do the craziest thing we can, but we're like dogs. We just want to mark our territory. We see a spot, we gotta just pee on it, you know? It's just like, it's what we do. We're bike riders.
Aryei also had a line there that he tried for like a solid 45 minutes.
Aryei's trying this clip over and over again, stressing himself out.
Looking at me like, I'm so over it, like I'm just done.
Ends up not getting it. So Aryei taps out. He's like, all right, this spot's not worth it. He's not trying to get this clip.
Moved on to the next spot, which was
The also famous bank to bench spot.
Kole did nose bonk to nose manual, and then nose manualed all the way around the benches and did 180 down the set. You know, that's a lot of bike control. He got it in like 3 tries.
Me seeing Kole do that, I'm like, oh, you could just get a cool clip on the spot, right? And I'm kind of underwhelmed by the spot, but also you're in Barcelona, so you want to push yourself and get a clip on the spot.
Matt and Max wanted to get a clip on it. Manuel is a very strong biker. He did manual 180 to over the benches into the bank. It's a lot of strength, and that was super impressive to watch. John did a turn down over the benches and came back around and did a nose bonk bar. It was a little bit of a battle.
He's doing a Chris Doyle turn down on a street spot.
Popping huge turn downs, like way over clicked, super stylish, that you don't really see a good turn down in the streets all the time, but watching John do that was sick.
Manuel ends up landing his trick, John ends up landing his trick, and then it's just me and Miller left trying to get our clip, and we're both just struggling. You're like a little kid at a buffet. You can only eat so much food, but you're surrounded by all this stuff. Yeah, you just gotta choose wisely, I guess, on what you even choose to film, because you don't want to waste all your energy whenever you're surrounded by all sorts of crazy stuff.
Matt got a little frustrated through his bike.
I eventually lose my mind and just like give up. And Max is being the tough guy with the tunnel vision he has. He continues to push through.
But yeah, you kind of get lost and like you're there riding for hours and you're like, time's just going by. You just get stuck like, oh my God, dude, like this is fucking crazy.
Eventually he wipes out pretty hard. Yeah, he took a few hefty slams and eventually he's over it. It's dark out. And we're just kind of like pushing it a little harder than we need to on a spot that just, the lemon has been squeezed. Fuck that spot though.
Day 4, we wanted to kind of get out of central Barcelona and check out some of the other spots on the outskirts. So we hopped on the train.
This is our first time getting on the subway in Barcelona. I think we were on the subway for 30 minutes to an hour. We take it to the edge of the city. We get out and the vibe kind of changes around us. There's no tourists around us. This is pure just locals.
As soon as you walk out of this train station, there's a super gnarly rail to bank.
He biggest spot you've ever seen in your life.
Just a right side down rail, aluminum, super fat, so it's not really ideal for grinding.
The rail was super tall, the run-in was downhill, the rail was slippery, the bank was steep as hell.
Everyone kind of looked at him and was like, oh, I think I'm good.
No one's gonna ride this.
And Max is looking at it for a little while. All of us are around just like, yeah, we're not touching this. You see it, it clicks, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna try and tire ride 270 this into this big bank on the side.
Yeah, for sure.
We all know he's capable, but we're still just scared because, you know, this is still like an inhuman action to do. He starts trying it, and
he's not hopping on it from the side. He's hopping straight over the top. It's a high hop, definitely over bar height. So hopping over from the back end of it was crazy, especially when you're trying to like load up for a 270 like right after.
Gets a few where he almost tires actually all the way down the rail.
this is kind of attached to an apartment building, and these locals are pissed.
The dude in the apartment right above the spot, he's just talking
shit like, hope you fall, hope you ate shit, hope you crash.
Tire rides are pretty comfortable for me, but I had the 270 into the bank.
Definitely was a little bit of a battle. He hucks the 270 a couple times.
4 or 5 attempts, like when I committed to this 270, my tires were slipping out, and that just began more of a brain battle for me to commit to it.
His back wheel kept dropping to the stair side. He was getting out of it. He didn't take any real gnarly crashes on it.
So I just tried to go a little bit slower than I would comfortably like to go to get into the tire ride.
People were getting mad.
It starts getting pretty dramatic. This guy's getting pissed. Other people who live at the building are getting mad as well. And Max is eating shit, you know, he's taking gnarly slams. He's really committed to this tires 3.
I knew they were pissed off. I think that kind of hyped me up a little bit, because every time they started yelling really loud, I was like, okay, you're getting a fire built inside me right now. Let's fucking get it.
Right when things started getting really heated, Max gets it.
He laces his tires 3 perfect.
Max stomps it.
I kind of just squeezed my butt cheeks and I fucking popped into that bitch and I rode away.
We're all celebrating, super pumped up on it.
We're all like hooting and hollering, getting hyped, you know, dapping him up, giving him hugs.
Everyone goes nuts for him.
I had so much energy, I don't know how to say, but I was screaming to his window like, fuck off, my friend just landed, we're leaving.
It was all a good time, and then a dude comes out and he's all super pissed off.
The guy that was in the apartment came out fucking livid. I thought he was gonna kill all of us. The local homies were kind of getting our back and told him to stay back from us.
And we break off. Eventually we're like, dude, this isn't worth it. Like, let's get out of here. We got the clip, we got what we wanted, let's go.
To be able to see Max like under pressure like that, do one of the gnarliest things of the trip as well, like unreal.
And then we headed to the next spot.
Spot 2, I didn't get any clips the previous day, so I was really lurking, you know, I had my eyes out. I was like, I want to get a clip today, I want to do something I'm stoked on. We come across this really unique spot. It was like a bank to sub box, but also there's all these like little manual pad planter things that have little water gaps in between. So I instantly knew, I was like, I have to get a clip here.
He ended up doing ice to 180, 270, and then went to the little islands. He did crank flip manual, and then whipped over the water gap. Definitely would have had some consequences there. You know, you don't want to ride home in a soggy shoe or ride the rest of the day in a soggy shoe, but Matt handled it.
You know, Barcelona's so stacked that just, you know, walk 100 feet and there's all these crazy hips. The spots never really end, you know, they just keep going. So yeah, there's this massive hip and Manuel's feeling it out and he's like, I could probably 3-whip this hip. And he just busts out the 3-whip on it, no problem.
Max and I are off in the playground, like messing around. There's this perfect little like kicker rail that we're just trying to we're goofing off and doing tire rides on it, having fun. And you know, you look at it, you're like, I'm not gonna get bodied on this. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I like went for a tire ride, just like went to hop, slipped and just straight to the back. It was sweet.
That was pretty funny.
You win some, you lose some. I lost one, but it's fine.
There's a little kid at the playground and he's just watching us ride bikes, just so like enthralled by the whole thing. Kole ends up putting the kid on his bike and the kid's eyes light up. He's stoked.
It almost looks like Cole's been to Barcelona before.
And eventually his parents are like, all right, let's go home. They take him off the bike and the kid just starts bawling, just screaming, crying. I think that kid might ride bikes when he's older, you know? We seem to have an influence on him. Shout out Kole for being a good role model.
Hell yeah, come on.
Yeah, we're just cruising from one spot to the other and Kole eyes up this rail hop. It's like a two-stair to far distance to rail hop. And we're all thinking like, yeah, rail hop would be sick. And he just gapped and nose bonks the rail.
And then did the sickest switch roll ride ever. That was funny.
It's just like a funny way to end the clip. Kind of a perfect way too.
Don't run into that shit. That's way too high.
We were like chilling at this spot talking to some little soccer homies. None of us really saw the spot, and then Maxo was like, oh, I'm gonna nose bar this little sign that is very wobbly.
It's pretty gnarly, but he's got this shit. He's a dialed rider and nose bonks it a couple times and he throws the bar and lands it with no problem. Little steez. Yeah, he knocked that one out.
Yeah, so the session's winding down. We're all kind of like, yeah, let's go get some food. Let's go back to the house. And on our way over, Pedro's like, oh, let's go look at this bank spot. We go around the corner and there's like this bank, a rail, and then it drops like 6-7 feet.
It looked pretty nice, so I wanted to touch it.
It's not a spot that you can feel out either. You kind of just have to like send it. It has a little bit of an uphill landing.
It's all like dark and kind of sketchy. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna jump it, maybe bar it.
And then I realized Aryei did the biggest bar spin ever on this trip, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna spin this thing. Let's see what happens.
First go, he's coming around pedaling at it, and then someone's like, I think he's gonna 3 it.
Max charges at this thing and just does the most perfect lofty 360. It's like a cobblestone landing. He just eats the impact like it's nothing, rolls away.
Everyone just got hyped.
It's cool to see everyone's reactions who haven't ridden with Max before.
Oh my God, this amazing.
I think that was crazy. He just went for it and just done it first try because madness what he did.
Honestly, went a little too slow for comfort. When I spun around, I turned my head and I saw the rail and I was like, this ain't fucking good, dude. Something bad's gonna happen here. Somehow made it over like an inch.
And he came so close to casing that rail, but just full confidence rotated right around it perfectly. You can't fade the Max Miller confidence. He destroyed the spot.
My body was not feeling it. Kind of every day here I'm not feeling it, but you gotta get the fuck up and get shit done, so that's what I did. That's what BMX is all about, dude. Just fucking sending it, getting shit done, and feeling that feeling of shit that you don't wanna do, but you know you kinda wanna do, and it working out. That's what my riding is. I love scaring myself a little bit.
My hands are so slippery, I was like, motherfucker, hang on, yeah.
Max does it again. This morning he did it, in the afternoon he does it. This is bricked up.
It's like a freaking Max Miller sandwich for day 4.
We're getting burgers tonight. Come on now. Shit.
Unfortunately, I got pretty sick.
We don't know what Aryei caught, if it was food poisoning, if it was some sort of illness.
I was bedridden as hell.
He's about to die on that futon.
So day 5, we leave the apartment pretty early.
We took the train over to the cathedral, beautiful church. I'm so happy I got to check it out. Even just as a tourist, kind of have to see it when you're in Barcelona.
Petro had something in mind.
Manuel took us to this pretty gnarly spot.
A pretty beast rail hop. Not the tallest rail hop, but the drop after was pretty substantial.
Like with the rail hop, easily 10 feet. It's not chill. It's a high consequence hop. If you hang up, you're probably going to the ER or you're not biking again.
No one's doubting Petro, but this is a serious rail hop. This is no joke. And it's kind of early in the morning, so, you know, there's no real warm-up to doing something like that. It's just like, all right, get up, hope you're feeling okay, and send a really gnarly rail hop.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a mental battle for him.
It was a bit scary for me because I seen that it was a big fall, but on my mind I was saying like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
I just saw the look in his eye and I knew he was gonna fucking get that shit done first try.
So yeah, after a while, he finally sends the rail hop, and I just see him disappear. Holy shit, he actually did that gnarly ass rail hop.
I think he forgot the world was even around him because he hopped three fucking scooter guy coming at him fucking million miles an hour, and somehow the scooter just goes in between him and his bike, and he was just fucking stoked. I think all of us were stoked as well because it was fucking insane, dude, and it was awesome. That's the shit I love to see.
Had a sick celebration.
Fortunately it works. Unfortunately, I fucked my wrist somehow because the impact, but I'm happy anyway because it worked.
I'd say it was worth it because that was a truly amazing clip.
Maybe you should, you know, hit the gym for once, get stronger.
I didn't doubt him, but dude, that is some like Dennis Anderson shit right there.
That's probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen in person. I just had so much confidence in him because he's an amazing rider and he fucking pulled that shit out and it was fucking unreal, dude. It was crazy. Props to you, Manuel. You're fucking badass.
We were all just so excited to watch him land it because when you have such a mental battle and you have all your homies, all your teammates like watching you, everyone feels the energy that you feel when you land it. So the energy was high when he landed it. It was awesome.
11 a.m. First spot of the day, just busted it out. The man is crazy. Muy loco. After the banger rail hop spot, we go to it's a cool little fountain. It had a nice little fly out lip to it. And Max Jung's eyeing it up, and he hits the double bar off it pretty seamless. Quick little hit and run on that spot. Next spot, we're on the edge of Barcelona, and there's this famous outrail. You've seen it in a million videos. It's kind of this fat outrail, and it's just picture perfect, which kind of makes it hard to do tricks on it because so much stuff's been done on it. You know, it's like, you don't want to intentionally ABD someone, but it's pretty easy to do. Cole's like, he's like, oh, I'll just ride it completely backwards. He knocked that trick out pretty quick. That was freaking badass.
No bar spin?
Max Miller backed him up by gapping onto the rail the other way.
Pegs, hard 360, gap to pegs, hard one bar, and then topped it off with the gap ice bar. He definitely had some fun on it.
Get up, get down, get up, get down.
Me and Max Jung are just sitting there like, damn, I guess it's our turn now. Another day, another brick of wax down.
Matt wanted to, you know, look at the spot and just like, how much bullshit can I fill in the smallest amount of space? You know, I think he got it pretty cramped.
Yeah, he did that, and that was amazing.
Get up, get down, get up, get down.
Never lend your wax to Matt Nordstrom because it'll be gone in a second.
I tried to crank hard on that rail and kind of got obliterated. Matt comes up to me, he's like, while I'm in pain, he's like, hey, by the way, Simone already did it. I'm like,
pretty sure Simone's crank hard as
oh. Thanks for telling me that after I eat shit on the rails so hard. It's all right. Ended up going for something else that I was stoked on.
And hits like a super stylish crank arm to switch 180 look back, which I love to see. That was a cool and unique combo. There was also some cool manual pads next to the spot. I was feeling out a trick on it. I wanted to do like nose 180, cab nose 180, cab nose 180, but we just see the storm kind of brewing in the distance. I only have, you know, 5 or 10 minutes to land this thing. Anyone knows that like if you have 10 minutes and you're trying to do something like technical, you're probably screwed. I tried for a little bit, but eventually the storm blew in and we're all soaked. At that point, we just called it a day. The rain really never stopped.
Had to pedal back to the train station in the rain. That was a treat. But that was the end of the day.
Day 5 was capped, but we still got a lot of cool stuff.
Get up, get down, aim around, get up. See the next one waiting. Get up, get down, get up, get down, get up. Say what's your feet change.
Day 6, we linked up with J-Ro.
So we met up with him at Parallel in the morning, hopped on the subway. First spot of the day, we end up at a really gnarly kinker ledge.
Super tall, super steep.
And the ledge has a weird rail under it. I was like, I don't even think you could grind the ledge. I think your back tire would hit the rail.
We all kind of look at it and we're like, ah, yeah, it's probably not going to work for anything. Like maybe a tire ride or a manual down it would be cool. And Max is like, oh, I'm going to feeble it.
There's barely enough space for him to get his peg on there because the rail sticks out just far enough for it to be like kind of sketchy.
Gotta hop on and see if it works.
It just, to me, you pass up. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Don't risk getting absolutely bodied on this kinked ledge rail that doesn't make sense.
But he said, I'm going for it, so cameras are out. There's a big bird watching party, something going on, so there's dudes literally everywhere at the bottom of the thing. We had to tell them to move.
They're all just like singing bird connoisseurs, and they all hang out in this park and flex their singing birds. Some people ride BMX bikes, other people collect singing birds. Shout out to people having weird niche hobbies.
Max goes for it once and grinds all the way through it. I was like, no way, it actually worked, cool.
He actually fell over the ledge one time. He like hopped on, got stuck in the feeble, and then like rode over the ledge like right at the bottom and fell into the grass. But yeah, I got back up and handled business.
He spun right off of it, had one crash after trying the hard 180.
Yeah, Max is not fazed by that. He's by far the toughest rider I've ever met. He pushed through and all of a sudden he just rips the feeble hard. Like this ledge did not even look grindable and you just feeble hearted that shit like it was nothing. Max is the man. It was funny because I don't think J-Ro had ever seen Max Miller ride in person, and it's funny getting to see it through his eyes, watching Max ride for the first time. He's just like, this dude is a psycho.
So the next spot was this really cool, like long 50-foot rail to down rail. The only thing was like the first upright of the rail was completely broken. Like Max ended up doing pegs to ice down it.
He's trying it, and he keeps bailing out to the right, and on the right side it's like a 7-foot drop and he's taking impacts. Does one perfect, ices, bunny hops over the wall and rides down the street. Super sick. Maxo looks behind us and there's a bump jump to like maybe 15-foot gap to like a rail and a park bench, and he wants to like jump in between these two trees.
It's just one of those things that there's zero room for error there.
He does it perfect, nice stylish hop.
Been watching Kole do some pretty big hops and Aryei do some big hops, so I kind of wanted to get on it too. Yeah, that was fun.
Sunny side up, awake to pride and I stretch my prayers right up beside the sky, and that's the God dream without Sue.
Don't get it twisted up. He's still supreme to you. Bow heights in the big city.
Kole fucking Voelker, dude. There was like a little parking spot that went under the ground with another ledge on the other side. Coming in hot as fuck. Mach 10 hops up and yeah, he just drops his front end down, bonks off this ledge, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It was so elegant and he made it look like nothing.
It was a very savage setup and he kind of did something like tech and risky that you don't want to do on a setup like that. That was really cool.
Crazy!
Yeah, so we came up on another spot. It's like these little flat bar, like drops.
It seems like every 50 feet we're hitting a famous spot that I've seen in a video.
That's Matt Nordstrom's spot, dude. He looked at that and like, he could have wet his pants.
Everyone there was kind of like eyeing up like 2 or 3 tricks maybe to do on it.
Matt looked at it and he was like, I need something here. This is so sick.
And all of a sudden you just see Matt on his back wheel manual and doing tricks over all these fucking obstacles. But yeah, this fool does switch bar manual, crank flip manual, bar manual, tail whip. Like I can just keep going on and on and on. This fool just comes up with combinations that I can't even think about because there's just too much shit going on in my head.
Yeah, he went through like all of the Matt Nordstrom signatures throughout the entire wedge line. It was awesome.
Everything Matt does, I don't even know if we could ever do it, or if we tried, it would take us generations to land, but he just does shit so easily and it's so crazy, like it doesn't seem real.
I was hyped to get a trick on that setup. That setup I've always seen in videos and it's always just like been special to me, that setup. So yeah, then we come across this really cool left side out rail spot and Max Miller's feeling out like switch crook 180. It's looking a little awkward, like it's not working out, but Max pushes through. He's a pretty stubborn guy when it comes to getting a clip, you know, even if it looks like it's not working out, he will make the spot work. And he starts getting them, it's looking clean.
Yeah, he decides he's gonna switch crook 180 bar backlash off the curb. I mean, that's as tech as you can really get on the spot. I can't think of much else that can be more. And Max is trying and he's trying and he's putting in work, he's crashing, bike's almost hitting cars. It's a pretty busy street, so there's cars coming, he has to wait. Yeah, he's kind of getting worn out, he's getting mad.
He was getting a little frustrated because it's something that he knew that he could do but was just struggling with it. Happens to everyone.
And he is just getting destroyed on this. I mean, he's getting like thrown to his back. He's just, you know, try after try. It's like something new is going wrong each time.
We're showing him what we should choose to forsake, but knowledge isn't here to work on behalf of ego.
But Max just pushes through and eventually he laces this shit. He does it perfect.
Perfect switch crook, 180 bar, lands in the backlash, cabs off the curb, perfect as, and just celebration was on. We all hugging him. We're like, dude, you really worked for that one. His shirt is completely soaked, and I'm like, his hair is soaked. It looked like he jumped in the water. I don't think anything would have stopped him, even if the cameras were dead. I think he was going no matter what, so nothing can stop that guy.
Dude can't stop getting clips. He's like, I'm done riding for the day. No more clips. Maxo's also sessioning the rail. His trick he's trying is a trick that you can't feel out at all, which is pretty scary. He's trying to do like a front side crank arm to 180 on the out rail. The trick either works or it absolutely kills you.
And this spot didn't really ask for it. It's a square rail, so crank arming a square rail isn't very easy.
And you see Max kind of sweating it. He's like kind of hopping at the rail, feeling out if he could drop his crank arm on the rail. And he's going through like a mental ringer.
A little scared at first. I ended up going up to it and psyching myself out.
Eventually he throws his crank on the rail, laces it first try.
It was pretty spooky, but I'm actually really hyped on that one.
Lands it butter.
You know, when in Barcelona, you gotta get creative because everything's been done.
They're maxed out. End of day 6, we end up at this arena area. It has a 7 block. We're all eyeing it up like, dude, do we even jump this thing? It's pretty gnarly. I'm talking with Maxo and he's like, yeah, dude, let's jump it. Me, Maxo, Kole, we jump the thing and you land and you feel the impact. This is not like your traditional 3 or 4 block.
It doesn't look that big, but for some reason, like, it's a big impact.
And so we're like, all right, let's see what this thing has to offer. We have one more day left in the trip. I'm kind of turning my risk tolerance up a little bit. And I'm like, I think I could probably double bar this thing. It would easily be the biggest double bar I've ever attempted or landed.
Matt's the best double bar spinner in the fucking world. So I was like, dude, you got that first try.
I'm barring it a couple times. I'm feeling it out.
He handled that drop like a boss. I was like, oh, he's gonna be able to do it, no problem.
And I'm like, all right, it's time. Like Stu, you ready? Peter, you ready? Let's get it. Dapping everyone up.
He throws the double bar. He almost lands it one time. His hand just blew off.
Send the double bar down it, and my hand just blows off. Bike shoots out, but I'm okay. But I blew up my front wheel. Spokes are all mangled, popped my tire. I borrow Maxo's front wheel,
and you know, switching up your bike in the middle of trying a trick, it's kind of messing with your head, so he has to hop it a few more times.
You're so used to your own bike that whenever you switch it up, it kind of throws off your bike feel. So my bike just feels totally different now, and I'm like, damn, now I'm about to double bar the biggest drop of my life on a bike that doesn't even feel like it's mine anymore. So I'm feeling it out, I bar it, I have Max's wheel on, it feels a little awkward. But I'm like, all right, let's fire this out.
And I was like, okay, dude, you fucking got this shit. He dapped us all up. We're like, you ready, bro? Like, get this shit second try all day.
Goes up, looks at it. All right here.
Give it a go, double bar, hand blows off again, but my right foot lands on the crank arm and just stomps into the crank arm so hard.
It was a perfect double bar spin. He fucking had it.
I stand on my foot and it's numb in a not so good way that's also painful.
He immediately knew. He looked up, he was like, I broke my foot. You know, he's the dude who's broken his foot 7 times. Everyone's like, no, you didn't break your foot. He was like, guys, I broke my foot.
I had to call it after that. I was like, I seriously can't try this again. It felt like my foot was like arched around my crank arm. It felt way off. And so yeah, the double bar ended it for me.
The human body sucks, dude. I wish we could jump off anything we wanted. It was amazing to see, and he almost fucking had it. I'm glad he tried to give it his all, little fucking grand finale.
Sorry you broke your foot, Matt, but you know, maybe one day you'll get a banger. No, don't put that in. Don't put that in.
No. The double bar would have been sick to land, but you win some, you lose some.
Maxo puts his wheel back on his bike.
Then he's like, man, I'm gonna do the lazy one-hander bar spin down it.
Some Jay Miron inspiration with the one-handed bar.
Super stylish trick, goes for it once, blows off the back.
And so yeah, it took him a couple tries, he blew up.
What the fuck?
Gets back up like nothing and does it perfect.
But he ended up lacing it, so at least someone got something on that iconic spot.
Yeah, doing a big one-hander and letting it float for a second and throwing it, that's not a trick you really see in the streets. That's more of a dirt jumping trick. Yeah, he does it in the streets and makes it look perfect.
It was a really unique and stylish trick to do down the drop.
Best one I've ever seen, let alone down a fucking 7-block huge drop. Yeah, it's awesome to see Maxo ride because he's bringing shit you never would think would be possible in the streets, and he makes it look so fucking good.
Shout out Maxo for thinking with his noggin and doing something real creative down it. While I'm over here just trying to freaking spin the bars as much as I can down it, getting wrecked.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Day 7, the last day of the trip.
Aryei is back and he's ready to ride around.
My foot was mangled, but I kind of wrapped it up and was like, screw this, I'm just gonna raise my seat up and I'm gonna cruise around with all the boys, enjoy the last day. We came across the steep metal bank that's pretty notorious.
It's an aggressive bank to wall, super iconic.
Since Aryei was sick most of the middle of the trip, it was the last day and he's kind of on his like revenge arc, and Aryei just starts cranking at it.
Does a perfect downside whip on it.
He's hitting the stylish seat grab on it.
He went like out of the top, and that's like a solid like 13-foot wedge. It's not chill, and Aryei is the man for handling it like that. We wanted to check out this DIY that was right next to that wall. Since it was raining for a couple days, we show up and it's completely flooded.
Time to clip up.
We didn't want to touch it. I guess Max and Aryei did, because they were just like walking around in the water and like trying to get clips like on the islands and stuff like that. Aryei actually like walked through that water in the DIY, and it's like black. Like that is some gross water. Like, dude, you wonder why you're sick and you're doing some shit like that.
He sees these picnic tables that isn't really that impressive of a spot, but he comes out on top with an impressive clip. He does a sick line with a full cab bar off the end.
Got to check out the classic seawalls.
The seawalls.
That is like the most iconic staple Barcelona spot in my eyes.
Everyone was super happy when we got there.
Arguably what I was most hyped to check out.
Stoked just to touch it.
Messed around on those for a little bit.
Aryei's ripping around. He does like the massive switch down whip, carves around, does the backflip out of it. Sometimes you forget on a street riding trip that there's dudes around here who can just destroy transition spots. Oh, maybe it's good that I'm hurt because they're about to film a backflip train and I don't want them to know that I'm the only one here who can't backflip. All these dudes are like, yeah, let's just like backflip out of the gap, you know, we'll all just do it. And I'm like, thank God I'm freaking sidelined because I cannot backflip. So yeah, these dudes do a sick backflip train.
Minus Matt, you know, he would have done the backflip for sure if his foot wasn't busted. Max and Aryei were messing around on Pete's bike. He has brakes, so they're just messing around on the shallow side of the seawalls, and Aryei did a Voelker bar that was sick, and Max did his first like big Voelker. It was good. It was good times. Old school, bro. Get a couple clips there, and then, you know, swim in the Balearic Sea too. You know, it's super refreshing, especially at the end of the trip. Everyone's pretty washed out, and getting to swim in some warm waters, it was a treat.
We were just on the last day of the trip. I thought it was going to be like a chill day, you know, we went for a swimming, and then somehow we ended up in Forum.
The iconic gap to ledge spot. Probably the top 3 most iconic Barcelona spots.
I'd turn over, Kole and Aryei over at this double set with 2 hubbas, and I just see Max like flailing through the air from like 100 feet away. I see him eat shit, and we all go over there and check it out.
And Kole starts eyeing something up. And we're all thinking, all right, the trip's a wrap. We got to go to a jam later at Parallel. It's time to start kind of like getting ready to go. And Cole's like really giving this thing the eye.
Seriously, it's like a 20-foot gap at least into a steep blind ledge.
Super high consequence. It's a really gnarly spot. Kole looks at it and he's like, I want to gap nose it. Okay, like what? All right.
Of course, Kole just gives us a thumbs up.
Oh shit, this is scary. I think everyone was a little scared to watch Kole do this gap nose manual because it is seriously gnarly, and you can't do the nose manual sideways. You have to go straight at it and clear your back tire at the end so you don't like face plant. If you eat shit on it, like you're fucked. Like you're honestly like you're going on the plane with something broken. It's pretty much blind hopping into the hubba until you're right there.
He landed perfect.
Holy fuck. That makes no sense at all.
Everyone blows up, because that's fucking crazy, dude.
When I see him land it, just went running to hug him because he's a fucking crazy man.
It was really sick to see him just like get the eye of the tiger and just lay something like that out, and especially last day of the trip.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for more as far as the last trick of the trip being that insane. It's like everyone's exhausted, we've had a long trip, we're all just beat up, and he just ends it with an absolute bang.
It is the gnarliest thing that I've ever seen in person.
Don't sleep on that man, he is the truth. The Voelkers, they get down.
I'm stoked. Scared the fuck out of me.
Crazy.
Wow, man.
What the
Fuck, dude.
hands are shaking, bro. I don't get scared. This motherfucker scared me, dude. But I knew he had it, and that was fucked up. That was fucking real shit right there, and I fucking love it, dude. I'm so happy right now for him. That was amazing.
We were already like pushing it, like kind of late for the jam that we're putting on with the cut, and it's fine because Kole's getting the banger. So it was good times. That was awesome.
The local shop, the Cut BMX, came together with Fit to organize a little jam at the parallel spot to cap off the end of our trip, and a bunch of riders came together. All the locals came out.
I'm ready to rip, kinda. I feel like shit. I'm gonna fucking ride.
We were all pretty washed out, so.
And it was just cool to see a lot of the locals, just to see how much talent there is out there and just the sheer number of riders they have. A bunch of dudes got down, did some sick tricks.
Yeah, just seeing some of the locals rip and how good they all are.
Shout out to everyone that pulled up to the jam. It was awesome watching y'all ride.
Shout out to everyone who came out to the jam. The Barcelona scene is alive and well. All those dudes are the nicest. They just show tons of love out there, and just they made us feel very welcome. Thanks to the Cut for hosting it. I can't thank them enough. It was a lot of fun.
Barcelona, it's been fun. You kicked my ass.
I would say my expectations were blown through the roof. Barcelona is nothing short of amazing because of the spots, the people, the culture, the food, just everything about it. I loved it. It's just a contagious energy that flows through that city. It's a beautiful thing. Thanks to the Cut BMX for being so cool, hosting us, Pato for letting us rent out his apartment for the week, and J Rowe for showing us around.
It's been a while since we've had the modern Fit crew together, so it was unreal to be able to pedal the city with these guys. And yeah, being able to be here in the city and tripping out on a different way of life has been super special. The culture shock has been super cool. It's a big change for me for sure, but I've been loving it. Just want to give a big thank you to Fit for getting me out here, being able to ride new places with my friends. It's just been a dream to be out here. I can't believe it. Thank you for inviting me.
I gain a little extra bounce. Doesn't matter, I'll still fight. Sway, sway, hips don't lie.
I'm the new guy. Of course, they're gonna make me pedal like a mile away to get everyone hummus. Are you kidding me? I have to pedal up 2 massive hills to bring 8 fools hummus. That was some bullshit, Stu. It's incredible. Like, everyone on this trip is like my new favorite rider. That trip was one to remember for the rest of my life. Amazing experiences with friends that I can pretty much call family now. Thank you so much to Chris Moeller and Melissa for getting us out there and letting us experience this.
Oh, don't get your knickers in a twist now.
Shout out John and Manuel for showing us all these spots, for being the kindest, coolest locals. They're amazing dudes.
Yeah, been rad getting to meet those dudes and just pedal around and ride with them. Just super cool, humble.
See that? Oh, fuck. Okay. Again. Okay, I am grateful with Fit. It's very amazing, the experience. This trip not possible for me filming so much. Yeah. Enjoy every day with the team The Fit. Maybe next time it's possible for me filming really good. I am very so happy. I love this team. Thank you, Fit. Love you. Sorry for my English, too.
Well, I want to thank Fit for all of this week we spent together. I'm really thankful for this opportunity to meet all the guys and for the friendship we made. It was a beautiful week we spent, having so much fun, so many laughs, so many good times shared, making a good friendship. That's beautiful. I really felt, for me and for John, really welcome of the brand, so we are really thankful for that.
Manuel and Jung, I love you guys. You guys are the homies, dude. Yeah, like ever since we've all met them, we kind of just clicked like that. They're really fucking cool dudes, and I love hanging out with them. Good energy, for sure.
I was bedridden for 3 days.
He didn't like rat poison in his cereal. Who would have thought?
Seriously, this has been like a dream trip of mine since I was a small child. The first video I ever saw of Barcelona was the Fit in Barcelona video. Yeah, first time here, been an amazing trip, and I hope I can come back one day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting me out here, getting all the boys out here, and yeah, thank you guys so much. Oh, dude, I'm cooked.
And him and Max definitely got along that trip, you know? They're both like battling who can have the widest pants this day, who's got the tightest t-shirt, who's got the weirdest hat to wear. I definitely have never felt older than this trip seeing them. You know, they'll be filming a little Snapchat or TikTok. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, I feel like a grandpa when I'm around those guys because they're in their own world of brain rot and trends going on. I don't know. I'm definitely like unk status when it comes to this trip.
We're all just kids living our dreams out here, and we've all talked about it since we've been here, especially me and Kole and Max, because we've never left the country. Like, we never thought we would be here, and we are, and it's insane, dude. And I still, like, just right now, I'm talking to this camera, and there's a beach right here. We're across the fucking world, and being able to be here on my bike with my friends, just creating new memories, it's a blessing, and I'm really, really, really thankful. Stu and Pete, they've fucking been behind the camera killing it all trip, and we really appreciate you guys. Like, I know we get fucking pissed off and throw our bikes, but you guys are right there with us, hyping us up. Yeah, dude, just the culture out here and everything that I've experienced is something that I'm never gonna forget, ever. My heart is so warm, and I'm stoked to fucking be here. Shout out to Moeller, Melissa, and Fitbikeco, S&M Bikes. Thank you guys so much. This is a dream come true for sure.
I think we'll always just look back on this trip as, you know, a great memory for all of us. Shout out to Fit for making everything happen. It really was just like an unreal trip where every expectation was exceeded. Y'all are the best, and I love y'all.
Fucking go, bro. That's how we do a Fitbikeco, baby. Baby.
I was gonna die young.
Sé que te gusta jugar con mi mente y eso no entiendo. Yo siempre.
Catastrophe keeps us together. We're the arc of
Stereo and instant, and then I twist up a bud light and instant.
beach at the playground, you know?
Too many people.
sunny side up, awake to pride and I stretch my prayers right up beside.
Nena, 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 todo mundo le espera.
Aprieto un montón, nuevo destino. Si no hablan de tal, como si me hablan en chino. Tira un piropo.
I wanna hug you and you and you and you and you and you. I wanna get drunk with you and you and you and you and you and you. La la la